It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What it do? What it do? Welcome to another episode of Let's Bet It. My internet is fugazi, man, a little bit. I'm on this guest internet at this bar. So
And I don't know if it's me, but I can barely hear you. So I don't know if it's me, but
can you
I
hear me
just
now?
turned my volume up. I can hear you, but barely.
All right. I'll play with my mic volume in a minute. So yesterday, if you follow me on X, I really should have had a better day than a 3-3 day. Fever let me down. They really should have covered. They was up big on the Sky and just let them back in the game. Didn't cover. Lynx, good to me. That was a 5% play. They covered the 4.5. How was your day yesterday?
Not bad at all. I was also on the Lynx, but I was on the Storm late. They let me down. Realized in line flip, they went from dog to favorite. Meant nothing. So, but I mean, I ain't even mad. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't mad at the Storm. Like, they covered big numbers. I thought Portland coming off that tempo win. Kind of thought that the Storm would do it, but Lynx was my bigger play. So I ain't got no complaints. Baseball was okay. So looking forward to today's slate. I think today's slate kind of interesting. AOD.
Yeah, I've got 3 plays today, and we'll get into it because one of the games is about to start in about 15 minutes. Aces and Liberty. Liberty getting a 11.5 at home total, sitting 175.5. So here's the thing, man. Like, when I put these plays out on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, you would have got a -1.5 with the Liberty at plus money. And probably an hour after, I knew something fishy had to be going on because they played really hard against Minnesota. I think they really wanted to win that game. And I didn't think that they would really care too much about the Liberty game too much. And it was Asia's birthday. So they celebrated last night. And that's why everybody was on the injury report. And it went from 9.5 down, it's all the way up to 11.5. So saying all that to say, follow me on X. You just need the Liberty to win the game at even money. You got anything on this one?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna tell you what I bet and do what you want with the information. I don't feel the same way when I bet it. And I actually did a show yesterday, and I mentioned you. I don't know if you caught it or not, but I mentioned you because you're the one who put me on it, so I wanted to shout you out. So when I did the show, it was 9.5, and it was 9.5 for the Aces, and the money line was plus 300. And my whole thinking was, knowing what you told me about, everybody celebrating, nobody's going to play, and everybody was a game time decision. But my whole thought was, I don't care who's out there for the Aces. Like, next woman up, or next 3 women up. So my whole thought process at that time yesterday, I took the Aces plus 9.5, and I took the Aces plus 300. Because a lot of times when we see these lines jump, like, especially like NBA, WNBA, you see these lines jump when news like this breaks. When you go from like an 8-point spread, or like a 1-point spread into a 9, like an 8-point difference, I like to take that bottom point. So I took the Aces, but now it's up to 11.5. My whole thought process is the Liberty don't blow nobody out. So whoever's playing for the Aces, just keep it beside the number. And I only play the 300, the money line at plus 300, because my whole thought was, I feel like this line is weighed like 8 points. Now it's 10.5 points. Compared to what you got, or 10 points, because you got -1.5?
Mm-hmm.
So 10 points? Nah, I just think that's way too much. But I'm not confident enough to recommend these tails. So I tell you what I bet. I don't have no official play, but that's what I bet. Money line and plus 9.5.
And here's the thing. I went back and put a little bit on that plus 9.5. Now that it went up to 11. I literally put some pennies on it, but to see if I could middle.
That's what I was thinking about, going back in to protect my 9.5 and do the 11.5. But my whole thing is, what if they get dog walked? So I'm gonna just take my L. If I lose, I'm gonna just take my L's. Like I said, I got 9.5 and plus 300. So we'll see how I go. I'm not gonna add or subtract to it. Maybe I'll get a position live because it's getting ready to come on. So hopefully I get a position live, or hopefully my cap yesterday was better. I woke up and wasn't feeling my plays no more. At least on this game, I wasn't.
All right, let's go to this next one. Team I absolutely hate now. That's on the ban list. And when I say, I mean it's only like 12 games left. I'm not betting the Mercury anymore. Absolutely hate them. You got anything on this one?
Got 2 bets in this game. I got the Mercury money line. I'm still confident in that. My thought process with that is I know the Mystics been balling. I've been on the Mystics. I faded my dream against the Mystics. I faded Valkyries with the Mystics. But now it's not that I'm fading the Mystics. I'm not. But I'm betting on the Mercury. I think the way they just lost to the Sun, I think with Plum being in there, getting more and more games, and more comfortability, a little bit of chemistry, I think this team has a chance to not do nothing but serious. But I don't know, these last couple of weeks, I think they can make a little tiny run. I think it might start today. I don't want the points. I'll take the money line with the Mercury. But more importantly, probably the same. And I got a way different number. I got the under 170.5. And I just think that the Mystics are going to get back to playing a little bit more defense. Before this win streak, they was playing a lot of defense. They're still playing defense, but the score is a little bit high. I think 170 was way too high when I bet it yesterday. It's down to like 167, 168 now. So that's 3 points. I don't know if I would endorse to give it out, but I bet under 170. I don't know, maybe if you get a 168, I just think that's too high for a Mystics game. They're going to be back at home. And one thing about the Mystics, they've been balling and covering against dogs. And now it's only a 1-point favorite, so you can say that's not really a favorite, they're favorite. I don't want the Mystics as a favorite. I want them as a dog. They're not going to win every game the rest of the year. I like the Mercury money line. I like the under in this game.
I don't know, man.
But if the Mercury lose, I'm right with you. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
I
really
got
have
one more I'm done too coming up later.
Huh?
I got one more team I'm done with coming up later if they don't do right.
All right. Wings, Lynx. Lynx coming off the win yesterday, laying 5.5 at home, total 178.5. I don't think anybody's on the report for the Lynx injury report.
What is Olivia got questionable or game time? I don't know if I seen that last night or was I tripping.
Let me see.
Wait, is it Olivia or Fudd?
Yeah, I don't see anybody on the. No, Olivia's not on there. It don't look like anybody of consequence. They've got
It's
a
just
few.
funny that this line is dropping fast.
So this is another one. If you follow me on X, you would have got a plus 8.5 with the Wings. I mean, I think back to back, the same situation that Vegas is in, except Minnesota didn't have to travel. They didn't have to travel. So they're at home, second end of a back to back. I mean, I just thought 8.5 was too much. So I grabbed that yesterday. You got anything on this one, man?
Yeah, I do. This is what I was talking about. I didn't get the 8.5 when I did it yesterday. I bet it. I got an 8. It was bouncing back to 7.5. I got a plus 8 for the Wings. I got that at minus 110. No, minus 112. My fault. And I like the Wings here. And I like the over. I bet them both. I'm more confident in the Wings. I just think that the way they're what they lose 4 out of the last 5 in the game, they just got barked by the Valkyries. I was on the Wings in that game. I'm back on them this game. So, and then if you look at that before that, they blew that lead to it was up on. It was up big, and I went to bed thinking they won. They lost. It was 2 games ago. I can't remember who it was, but that's why I was saying if they lose this game, I'm cool. I'm off now. Because this Wings team is not that bad. So not to cover nothing all of a sudden, had a good start of the season. I think this is a game they want. I don't trust the Lynx to be laying no points. They just jumped on the Aces, who we just talked about. I think they win. I'm not on no money line. I wouldn't play the Wings money line. However, I wouldn't be surprised. But this line is dropping fast. 3-point, compared to what you got, 3-point drop. And I seen 4.5 before I came on here. So that has to be injury. That can't be people piling up on the Wings.
Yeah.
If that's the case, the whole world is betting the Wings. It's a 3-point drop, 4-point drop, because that's been 4.5. So I just feel like somebody for the Lynx ain't playing.
I have to look into it. I haven't like nothing's.
But you know, the books know things we don't know. It might be one of them last minute type things.
Fee ruled out or some shit like that.
Yeah, the last minute. Oh, speak on the over. I just think that the Lynx is going to get back to. I don't expect them to play too much defense. I think the Wings is going to get them full quarters, get out in transition. I think Shepard might be able to get loose. I don't think Page is really going to have a good game. I wouldn't bet Page, but I just think there's going to be a lot of points, and I think the Wings are going to cover. Would I be surprised if they outright? I would be, but I'm not betting money line.
So, hold on a second. Here are the standings. These standings are tight, like super tight. Like, all right, you got the top three, Lynx, Valkyries, Aces, within 3.5 games of each other. Then there's a 2-game drop-off with the Fever. But then 4 through 8 is only a game difference. I do think, and like I said, there's only like 12 games left, right? But look at the gap between 8th and 9th. Like, that's 6 games. I don't think any of these teams are going to be able to make that up. One of these teams would absolutely have to fall off the cliff for any of these other teams to make it. So I just really think that the playoff chase is over. That's why I'm banning the Mercury, because I didn't think they were trying to make the playoffs, but I thought that they would at least try to do something, to try to convince Plum to stay. I don't know, man. Can't stand them. But these standings are tight, super tight. So that's another thing to keep your eye on when you're capping these games. You got to start looking at tiebreakers, right? Head-to-head tiebreakers. It's a lot to look at, especially when it's getting toward the end of the season and the race is this tight. So just wanted to share that with y'all. All right, man. We covered that one pretty well. Last one. Valkyries and Sparks. Sparks getting 6.5 at home. Total sitting at 169.5. Got anything on this one, bro?
I don't have nothing official yet, but I was really looking at the Valkyries team total over. I kind of wanted to get to the full game over. I do like it. It's just, I got a feeling the Sparks might get sparked. So coming off that win, you got an upset win off the Lynx. I definitely wouldn't be on the Sparks. I wouldn't care what number they're getting. I would not be on the Sparks. The Valkyrie, you would think like they're to play, like they're back to turning it up. They just smacked something. But I don't know, 5.5 when I looked at it yesterday. Now it's at 6.5, which means I missed it. But I just want to count on what they've been doing. The Valkyries been playing defense and they've been scoring. And if they can score, anybody can score off the Sparks. So I like the Valkyries team total. I don't have a number for you because I haven't moved on nothing yet in this game. But that's the plays I got circled.
All right. I got a bet. I was actually waiting on it to pop up on MGM so I could use a boost. But I got two plays in this game. 2 plays. I played the 5.5 yesterday, and I gave you my breakdown on X. I'll read the breakdown to you. So, where is it? All right. So, spot for LA, coming home off a 3-game road trip. Always bad. And coming off, like Stack said, a massive win in Minnesota at 16.5 point dog. That's just, to me, that just screams letdown, especially for a team that can't play defense. Golden State, like we showed you in the standings, is still trying to fight for possibly getting that number 1 seed. They're still in the mix for that. So the last thing, too, was, obviously Golden State came into the W last year. They've played 5 games, head-to-head. And the first one, LA won. But since then, the Golden State has won 4 straight against LA. And their average margin of victory is 12.5 points per game. So, to me, all of that just pointed to I mean, I would endorse the Valkyrie 6.5, but I got it at 5.5 yesterday. So, um, and I just bet first half. Like I said, I was waiting on MGM to release it so I could use my boost. But I'm going to be on the first half -3.5. I think this will be a blowout. Um, did I ask you what you liked in this one? You talked about it, right?
But yeah, I like the team total over.
Oh, team total over. What's
I
the
haven't bet it yet. I think I am going to get there. I just don't trust the spark. That's the reason why I haven't jumped on the over. You just won as a 16, 15-point dog on the road. I don't want nothing to do with the Sparks team. And they might get smoked. And that's the reason why if they get smoked, this game's not going to go over.
No, yeah. If they get smoked, it's because the Golden
Right. That's
State.
the only reason why I'm hesitant, because the more I thought about it, I'm like, money line, like, you just cashed a plus money line, 15, 16-point dog. You beat the Lynx. Now you're going to play the Valkyries, who
It's
are almost as good as the Lynx.
It's looking like
Bad.
Golden State's team total is 87.5,
You said
88,
87.5?
80, like 87.5, 88.5. Yeah.
I like that. Basically, just ask them to get 90. Be like 91 to 68.
Yeah, this game, yeah, I'm going to try to make sure I tune into this one. Yeah. Yep, first half for me, -3.5. Full game, -5.5.
I like that too. You said 3.5 for the first half?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Might try to load the juice and get like a 4, -4. Try to get like a -4, like a 105, or maybe a little plus money action.
It wouldn't surprise me if they was up double digits, bro.
Because if they don't cover, it'll be the second half. When they're up like 20 and take the foot off the gas.
Yeah. Well, damn. Got through these 4 games pretty quick and efficient. 17 minutes.
On a quick Sunday, I like it.
We're going to move over to top play. You go first,
Yep.
man.
One more time. Let's go with Kelsey Plum Cake. Give me the Mercury money line. Best bet.
Okay. Mercury money line. Okay. Valkyrie.
And that's
Okay.
a plus money best bet.
Well, I'll pray for you, man. I just don't.
What-
I
What's
just
your
don't
best bet?
I said my best bet is Valkyries first half -3.5.
Oh, you was clowning my Mercury play?
I wasn't clowning it, but here's the thing. I feel like I can talk about your play because I've already experienced heartache with them this week.
Let me hear it.
What?
I want to hear about your heartache.
I lost a Mercury play.
Huh?
I lost a Mercury play. They were a 5% play and they lost. That's why I'm off of them.
I did too. It wasn't a 5% play, but I lost right with you.
I lost.
You
big.
can't give up on the team over a loss or two.
Nah,
I've
that was-
learned in my head. And I still do it because I'm so tired of the Wings. That's the reason why they're going to be on that list. But I've learned I can't be mad at the team. I got to be mad at myself and keep betting on teams that are not like that. And I don't think the Mercury are like that. I think they're going to be like that today in this spot, coming off that loss to the Sun. You can't lose to the Sun. Not the Sun. The Sun might be tanking for Juju.
Well, Griner did have, and I should have factored this into my cat. Well, I didn't think Griner was going to play, but I think as long as Griner plays, she's always going to turn up against them.
But here's the thing. I could excuse you for not covering. I can't excuse you for losing outright. Not after the All-Star and you're trying to push to get into the playoffs, I mean, you should be. I don't think they're going to make it, but you should be trying to push. You brought what did you bring Kelsey down there for?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought they was going to take the Sun game more serious, but they didn't.
Hey, like, you gave me the impression like you bringing them down there, like you're really trying to feel like make going a little run. So let's go on a run, start with the Mystics.
All right, let's put a parlay together.
I'm gonna take. I'm going to go to baseball. Give me the Philadelphia Phillies -1.5. Get that at -105.
Phillies -1.5. Okay. All right. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? My bad, y'all. I want to make sure I get this right. And I want to be creative this week, too. And I'm about to get creative. Valkyries have beaten the Sparks by an average of 12.5 points per game the last 4.
What was it?
12.5 points per game the last 4. Bad spot. Sparks can't play. The Valkyries should have their way. So I'm going to put out there a Valkyries alternate spread -8.5 plus 118.
So what's it all together with the Phillies -1.5 and the Valkyries alt?
325.
Oh. I'm gonna shop that around. Yeah, I'm gonna shop that around as soon as we get off here.
Yeah, 325. That shit gonna cash.
I hate when my game goes first, I swear. Gives me anxiety.
Hold on, what time is your game? Oh, yours about to start in an hour.
But since we've been doing this, I'm the only one that killed the parlay. You ain't killed it yet.
I haven't.
I mean, if it did, my game went first. But that means your game. If I lost, your game didn't mean nothing.
Dang. Okay.
Seems like my games always go first, and I don't even check yours. If I kill the parlay, I don't even check your score because I ain't gonna get paid for it.
Yeah. No, facts. Like I hadn't been keeping track of the parlay, so I wasn't sure how my.
No, I keep track, and the 2 that we lost was my fault.
We getting it today, though. All right, y'all. We're going to get up out of here. Yeah, we dropped some plays. Gave y'all a parlay, some top plays.
And make sure y'all bet the Mercury today, man. Don't listen to Tom's, man. Tom's upset.
I'm
bet
not
the
upset.
Mercury today. Best bet.
I'm not upset. I'm just being honest. Hey, football coming back about a month. So
What is it?
About a month.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big college football capper. I don't know if anybody on this show is. I don't think LJ is. I think I asked him about college football, but
that's a good question.
We'll definitely be talking NFL. So, man.
I know this is off the topic, but I just been hearing about. So this Savannah Banana Yellow team, that's a real thing?
The baseball team?
Yeah, like what they call the Savannah Banana.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it's like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Well, I'm just sitting there watching it and my fault. I just got distracted.
Yeah,
it's weird.
All right, y'all. We're going to get up out of here. We'll probably be back like Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. But until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend and be safe and let's cash some days.
You broke? Try to have a nice day. you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bite you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my thing. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now. I'm going to try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.